Hi, Bart Herbison, Executive Director of NSAI with Justin Klump.
Good to
I'm
see you.
excited about this, man. I'm excited about the interview because I'm excited about this record. Self-titled. Since the day we met, man, you're one of my favorites. In a town of extraordinarily talented people, you're at the top to me personally, both as a writer and an artist. 6 years? 8 years? 8 years? Between full albums?
7 years.
Why?
I've been sort of gun shy, just trying to figure out the right songs.
I'm interrupting.
Mhm.
You figured out the right songs.
Thank you.
Like phenomenal.
Yeah.
But so, and they're all solo writes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wrote all 10 tracks by myself, and just wanted to take my time, figure out what I wanted to say as an artist and as a writer, and just spending time here in Nashville. Moved here just under 4 years ago, and really wanted to be inspired by the town and learn from the writers here. And
Did the town mess with you at first?
it did. It still messes with me.
What do you mean?
Well, I think
Because you said that to me.
Yeah, I think there's so many talented people here, and there's so many opportunities that you can go in this direction or this direction or this direction or this direction. And for me, it's been difficult to just say, okay, I'm an artist that focuses on writing songs that I'm going to record myself, versus, hey, I could spend today writing a song that maybe another act could cut. And I think when I've done that, it's confused me a little bit, because I think the people that I've seen that have found success are the ones with the laser-like focus. They can do all of it, but then at the end of the day really say, this is who I am, and this is what I do, and I'm gonna do this for a good amount of time. Because I think there's just so many talented people here that it takes.
Well, there's
takes a while.
schizophrenia to it.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know where to start other than really, people ask me all the time, what are you listening to? This is what I'm listening to. I've heard some of these songs leading up to this. So we're going to get back into the depth of the creativity of the record in a minute, but let's do the promotion part before I get, because I'm going to fanboy you a little bit. The record's out May 13th.
Yeah.
All right.
So May 1st was the Bluebird show. May 10th, playing the Hotel Cafe in Hollywood. And then May 14th, doing a release show at the Old Church in Portland, Oregon. And that's where I'm from, so that'll be a big show and fun show. It's the old historic church building, and it's a pretty cool place and one of the best sounding rooms.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then back here for some more shows.
Back here, the next Nashville show is Musicians Corner on June 18th.
So you've got the same, one more time, Musicians Corner, June 18th.
June
We
18th.
love Musicians Corner, sponsored by the way, but NSAI sponsors that. You've got the same challenge every other artist writer has, cutting through the white noise of all the product in Nashville, in the country, get noticed on social media. But I ask you a question today. I was just trying to find out, because my experience is, I know that if people get ears on this and eyes on it, they're going to want it. But in all that white noise, how do you cut through that to direct some traffic?
Mm-hmm.
You're onto something cool, and I'm a foodie dude. This is going to cost you.
Oh, I'd
I
love
want
to.
the fettuccine.
Yeah,
by the
let's
way.
do it. Well, I think I talked to some of the staff about
Yeah.
doing a big old pasta dinner downstairs in the kitchen.
So this is cool, Dill. So
Yeah.
what you're up to, what you did.
Well, a few months ago, I was talking with my videographer, Macy Leslie, a friend here in town, and I wanted to do sort of an artist introduction video. But I didn't want to just sit there and talk about my music, because everybody does that. And I wanted a different angle. And one of the things that I love, that I grew up just sort of enjoying, I think everybody enjoys food. Everybody has had wonderful experiences around a dinner table. And I've been on a handmade pasta making kick lately. And so I said, why don't we do a pasta making video where we can do it part cooking tutorial, where I'm actually making the pasta, and in the midst of that we'll talk about music. And sort of, we started, bouncing around the ideas, and all the different themes that are consistent in cooking are also in music as well.
It's sensory.
Yeah. And so we did a pasta making video in my kitchen, set up shop in there. She made our kitchen look pretty awesome, a lot better than it actually is. We shot it in an afternoon, and then we got to partake in the food afterwards. It was pretty fun.
Now, you've taken this a step further because your home base in Portland,
Mm-hmm.
I buy a ticket and...
Yeah, so for a week, actually for a few more days, if people buy an advance ticket to the Portland show, they get 24 handmade ravioli that I'll make myself and then bring them to the show. So.
Dinner and a disco, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
So just at the end of this, I mean, you've got to be proud of this, man.
Yeah,
You're humble, but what are the words for the feeling after you hear something this good?
Thank you. I think for me, I am proud of it, but it's kind of terrifying to put something out. You know, I mentioned earlier I'm a little bit nervous about putting out my first full length since 2008, just because so much time has lapsed. And there's a pressure that I feel internally. You know, it's a constant drive to make things better and better, and trying to be the best writer that I can be, or the best communicator, hoping that it's going to connect with people's stories. But I am very proud of it. When I listen to it, there's a sense of this is finished. You know, this is the 10 songs, and these are done right. So let's get this out. And there's a satisfaction and a certain level of, okay, let's see what happens. But for me, there's also, okay, what's next? Like, I've already started writing for the next album, and just trying to see what's next.
I've never doubted your ability to perform. I've always loved your songs. This is superior. These songs are meaningful. This is brilliant songwriting. But before we end, I want to ride two more promotion trains. Shelby Kennedy got involved. TuneCore. And I'm a big fan of Shelby's. They've taken to you.
Yeah, they had me out for TuneCore did the Indie Artist Forum in Nashville down at Acme Feed and Seed in February, and they had me come out and play a set during that, and did an interview, and they're running another interview, and have been really supportive of what I'm doing. I'm independent, and so having that distribution help, and then also sort of on the promotion side has been really crucial to what I'm doing.
Well, I'm glad. Finally, this recording. People that know this office we're in, right over here is some 80s Pioneer gear. It's brutal.
Yeah.
It's either awesome or it's relentlessly unforgiving. If there's a mistake, you're going to hear it. We put this, I think it even surprised you when you heard it on this system.
It sounded great.
Oh, man, who recorded this thing?
Yeah, it's a producer engineer in town, Andy Hunt. We recorded at
Props.
Yeah, great job, Andy. We recorded at his studio in East Nashville, Wide Studios. He's worked with some great talent in town, but he and I just hit it off, and I'm a fan of what he does, and you know, I think we complement each other in really nice ways.
He should be up for an award on this, man,
Yeah.
just sonically. It's amazing. So get it, listen to it. Want to know what I'm listening to? What NSAI listening to? Justin Klump. Proud of you, proud for you.
Thank you.
Thanks.